Next topic is functions in C. So already you have used string functions, string.h header file. Using string.h header file you are accessing the string function, and mathematical function sqrt function you used math.h. So when we require to perform particular task, we use functions. Now printf is used to print text, scanf is used to input, and strcat function is used to concatenate two strings. strlength function is used to calculate the length of the string. So each function performs particular task. So we tell function is a self-contained program segment that carries out some specific well-defined task. Generally, functions are classified into standard functions or built-in functions. And user-defined functions. These standard functions are we are using a header file and accessing the functions. Whichever that library functions are referred to as built-in functions or standard function. To access all these functions, we need to use header files like string functions like strlem, strcat, string cat function, strings strcpy function, sqrt function, next cos, sin. All these functions are accessed using header files, that is from C library. These are the built-in functions. So when sometimes our program is complex, lengthy program, or we have to use same code again and again in the program in many times. So what we can do that time, we can define that code in a function. User or programmer can define that code in a function, and then in the subprogram section we are defining the function. User must define the function in the subprogram section. These functions can use in the program. So user defined functions are the functions which are written by the user to perform certain task. So to user defined function have three elements. So three elements of user defined function: function declaration, function definition, function call. Now already you are studied declaring the variable, declaring the arrays. So before using a variable or array, we are declaring it. So like that, function must be declared in the beginning. Then we have to define the function, that is function definition, function declaration, function definition, and function call. So function declaration, in function declaration we have to declare the function. Where to declare the function? We have to declare the function in global declaration, that is before main function, or you can declare it in the local variable section, that is local variable declaration section, that is inside main. So while declaring, we have to first is data type. Data type is int, float, character. Function name. Function name is a valid identifier. Any name you can give, but you have to follow the rules for identifier. Next, inside the bracket, parameter list or argument list. You can give 1 argument, 2, 3, 4 till n argument, and also without argument we can declare the function, that is data type is void. Even in here data type, here in the beginning what we are mentioning data type is, that is the data type of return value. What is the function, what function returns return a value, that data type here it is mentioned in the declaration section. Next we have function definition section. In function definition section, we have to give data type, function name, parameter list. Next open flower bracket, then there we local variable declaration and function body statements. Then at the end you have to give the return statement. Return statement is the result, calculation result what we get, that we are returning, that is return value. This return value, whatever the value we return using the return statement, must be matched with the data type what you mentioned in the declaration or definition. And also function name must be the name whatever you are given in the declaration, that same name you have to give here. Even the parameter list also same data type should be used as a parameter. So here you see int is the return type of add function. Add is the function name. We have int x and int y, two parameters. Return x plus y, here the sum of two numbers, this is returned here. So return type is int, two integer value is added, the result is also integer. Next function call. So function is called in main or inside the definition also. Function definition, inside function definition also you can call the function, or you can call the function in main. Function definition is we write function definition in subprogram section. Function call is in main. Function declaration before in global declaration, that is before main, or in the local variable declaration section, that is after main program, inside main program, not after, inside main program. So next function call. So function can be accessed or called by specifying its name, followed by the list of argument enclosed in a parenthesis and separated by commas. In when we tell a function, we have to use a parenthesis pair, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. If we have argument list, we can mention it. Here in function call, we are not mentioning the data type of the variable, but we are using the variable of data type whatever the parameter list is mentioned in the declaration. Next, here you can see in the example sum equal to add. Sum is a variable which holds the result of add function. Add a comma b. The value of a is passed to a and b. Value of copy of the value of a and b is passed to subprogram section, that is for the function definition section. So function call is in main. So we are calling the function in main, or where we are calling the function, that that function is referred to as calling program. Where we are defining, it is referred to as called program. So function definition is called program. Where we call the function, that is calling program. It might be in main or in some other function definition section. So now you know what is parameter. Inside the parenthesis pair, whatever the data we are giving, that must be separated by comma, that are parameters or arguments. function name is a name, data type is the return type of return values data type. Next, see here, here it is a actual parameter. So whatever the parameter present in the function call is referred to as actual parameter. The parameter present in the function definition is called formal parameter, where the function call we are giving, where function call, that section is calling program. Then this function definition is called program. So here you can see a1, a2, a3 are the, in function call we have a1, a2, a3 values. When in the function definition, f1, f2, f3, f1, so first parameter in the function, the parameter present in the function declaration is actual parameter. Parameter present in the function definition is called formal parameter. Then the first parameter value function call, in the function call, first parameter value, function definition, first parameter. So first parameter of the function definition is assigned with the first parameter of the function call. Like that, second parameter of the function definition is assigned with the value of function call, second value of the function call, so on. So copy of a1 is passed to function definition, copy of a2 is passed and assigned to from parameter 2. Copy of third parameter value is assigned to third parameter of the function definition. So here you see by example program, function int is the return type of add is a function name. Here we have int x and int y, two parameters with the integer values. Two parameter also, or two argument are also of integer type. So here your input printf enter two numbers, the scanf, that is to input number. After inputting the number you are calling the function. We have return type here. If we don't have return type, it is we have to give it as void. And if we don't have any argument to pass, there also you can give it void. Optional it is, by default parameter is void. Next, here you are calling the function sum equal to add a comma b close bracket, that is you are calling the function, then you are printing the value. When you call the function, the control will directly go to function definition section. So there it comes. Soon after the when the function calls, or function here sum equal to add a comma b, from there control goes to function definition section, int add, int x, int y. So here a is copied to x, b is copied to y. So here x plus y, the sum of a plus b is returned and stored in sum now, this variable, sum variable. Here your next printf. So from the directly from return statement, it goes to function, assign the value to the function call variable, whatever the variable you are given here, and then printf statement execute. So this is the way function executes.